Louisiana Beer Reviews, Duclaw Brewing Company's Hop Tarts, Pineapple Milkshake India Pale Ale, 7.2% alcohol, 25 bitterness units. Yikes. Now, I don't know how old this can. I bought this at the Red, White, and Brew on United States Highway 90, westbound in Hammond, Louisiana. And there might be a date, or there was an attempt to print a date, because there's some splotchy green paint at the bottom of the can, but it didn't come out. So I don't know how old it is, but it must be sort of old, because it says brewed and canned, Baltimore, Maryland, and Duclaw was bought out sometime last year, and then later, after the buyout, their brewery was shut down, closed. The Baltimore brewery was closed, and all their operations were moved to the purchaser in New Jersey, a brewing company in New Jersey. So Duclaw no longer exists, only the name and the recipes, just like Schlitz Brewing, right? The name exists. You can get Schlitz beer, you can get Schlitz high gravity beer, other variants, but the company has been going since 1982, and their breweries were slowly shut down after the buyout. Okay, but that's just an example of macro, and this is craft. So a lot of craft breweries are getting shut down, and the recipes and the brands are disappearing as well. Not just the company, like it's gone. And I've seen a lot of them show up lately, and then they disappear, and I never see them again. Pilsner malt and malted oats are your grains. So it's a very overcast, damp day, okay? Or muggy day, I should say. Yeah, overcast and muggy. Warm though, relatively warm. Might get up to 87 today. So 2 types of grain, and the hops are Azacca, Citra, and Sabro. Gets no score on Beer Advocate because there's only 2 check-ins. There's over 1,000 on Untappd, but they're giving it a 71, so it's more like an 81 on Untappd. I mean, on Beer Advocate, would be like marginally good, like B-. So I was checking prices on this. I thought it was about what I saw. In other words, online could be stores in, I think one was from Maryland, Frederick, Maryland, New York, Chicago, St. Louis, Missouri, Dallas, Texas. They had it for like the low end was $3.99 a can. No, $3.75 a can if you bought a 4-pack, and up to $4.25 a can, something like that, if you bought a 4-pack. But see, a lot of times if they break the 4-pack and sell them as singles, they would upcharge it. So the minimum price I think you could find this for would be $3.75 a can. And there's other flavors in the series, strawberry and other things. Okay, so but I've only seen this. This is the only one I saw. So it's the only one I can review. Duclaw's distribution down here is not too great. I mean, we see them from time to time. We have seen them over the years, from time to time, spotty. Now after this buyout, maybe we'll never see it again. Because all the cans I've seen are saying Baltimore, and I haven't seen any new ones. But I hadn't really been closely searching it out or looking at. I might keep an eye out and see and go examine some cans and see what they're saying on there. Okay. Thick off-white head. The appearance is very cloudy, and it's full of sediment galore. Now, it doesn't say pineapple flavoring. It says ale with pineapple. Okay? And they got to have real pineapple if they're saying just ale with pineapple. That's your legal disclosure. Ale with pineapple and lactose. That's the milkshake part, the milk sugar. And there's chunks galore, so it's not too filtered. There's obviously pureed pineapple in it. So is it a Radler? Well, at 7.2% it's not. And anyway, that's made with typically like a lemonade. Okay. This is the first video review for this product in the world. And the way it's going with that company, maybe the last. It's kind of sour milk kind of aroma here. Sour milk and pineapple. Now I know when I buy those cream liqueurs, and I'm all gone with them now, they're all gone. Except for some little sample bottles, but my regular size bottles are gone. Maybe next year I'll buy some more, or the end of this year. So, many of them will say don't add citrus. And I've had a few and I've forgotten I added citrus to them, and the milk curdled. And it became like really like string cheese. It was stringy. I said, wow, instant cheese manufacturing by addition of citrus. But this doesn't have that, so I don't know what the story is. Okay, maybe the lactose itself doesn't cause that. It has to be the actual cream, which is milk fat. All right. Yeah, not a whole lot of pineapple aroma, honestly, just some kind of sourdough bread. Yes, I think that's right. Okay, taste. Cheers. The bitterness is, I'm trying to think, is this really old? Because there's a chunk of pineapple in my teeth. The bitterness is so low, but then it was so low from the jump. 25 bitterness units, totally improper for IPAs. You say no, anything's an IPA. You're just hating. You're not with it. You okay. To me, it's not proper. 7.2 should be like 70 IBU or 60. But anyway, I know I'm throwback, retrograde. Apparently, IPA can be basically anything now. You just put a name on it. To me, this would be an American strong fruit admixture ale. Okay, an American strong fruit and field ale. Not an India Pale Ale. A strong fruited American ale. Strong fruited American ale. Or a high gravity flavored malt beverage. That is what it is, in my assessment. Is it a good one? Very good. Better than an 81 or even a 71, but they really, if you see 71 on Untappd, it really would translate to 81 on Beer Advocate. I got no other video reviews to compare it to. Body is high medium. It's not quite heavy body, but it's heading that way. And you get the sourdough bread, and you get the sweetness. Sweetness probably 3.5 out of 5 sugar cubes, maybe 4. But I'll say 3.5. There is some dryness to it. Bitterness, 2.5 out of 5 hop cones. 2.5 out of 5 hop cones. The finish. Yeah, it's mostly dry. So there's that underlying, it's like old pineapple, like old fruit that's, if it wasn't setting in alcohol, it would probably be rancid. You know what I mean? Gnaw me. And you wouldn't want to eat it. But the alcohol probably is like a preservative for it. I hope. I'll find out later if I'm sick or something. But it doesn't taste like it's going to make me ill. But definitely, if you just bought some canned pineapple and you saw it, it would look brown, you know, and you taste it, you'd be like, oh, man. And then you check the date, 2021. Yeah. So, but anyway, this is not what that is. This is fruited, and I think the alcohol is preserving it to an extent. If it was 10%, I feel a little bit better. But overall, I think it's a solid A. I'm not saying I'm geared up to try an American strong fruited ale, or as they're calling it, pineapple milkshake IPA. Okay. Hey, but if I saw the strawberry and if whatever they have, coconut, and it has the real fruit, I would try them. I would try them if the price wasn't too high. I'm not going to go over $4.99 a can, and even at $4.99 a can, I don't think it's a good deal. $3.99, okay. That's $15.96 for a 4-pack. I could do that. Above that, I would not try the other ones. And I probably wouldn't buy the 4-pack anyway. I bought this because I saw the single. And I would get singles for the others. I've done this too many times where I bought 4-packs to try things, and then I was like, man, I gotta drink all these because they weren't so great. You know, I couldn't say anything. I bought them. Nobody forced it on me. There's so many other beers I could buy locally that are in 4-packs. But I just wait for the singles, like this new Abita. Another one kind of like this, Creamsicle IPA. I saw they have singles, so I'll buy it. I won't buy the whole 6-pack. But I got so many beers now. I mean, my reviews are coming out like a machine, so there's no incentive to buy everything with all my backlog. And I'm trying to do the liquor and the wine. Wine is the least of it because it takes me about a month to drink a bottle of wine, so I just going to slowly dole those out. Now the liquor, I do the taste challenges, so those are always coming out. Like I do the independent review and say, oh, it tastes like this and that and other thing, and then I say, but how's it going to do in the taste challenges against other liquors? And those are interesting because you go through and you think, oh yeah, I'm going to get this right every time. And then you find out, I can't tell them apart. I don't want to do that with beer because then you're drinking all these big, you got to drink all the beer. The liquor is easy because it's like an ounce here and an ounce here. You know, it's not a lot of consumption or waste. You understand? So anyway, it's convenient. It's easy. I'm not saying I do it as an easy thing, but it is admittedly easy to do with just a little background research. So this one, I did the research on it. It's kind of sad what happened, but I don't worry about that. I really don't. So anyway, Laissez Les Bon Temps Relais, a 94 out of 100, a 9.4 out of 10 for Duclaw. Hop Tarts. Hop Tarts. Pineapple Milkshake IPA, and I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all go to Baltimore, Maryland, and see a Baltimore Orioles baseball game because you sure can't take a Duclaw Brewing Company tour anymore.